My name is Marion Boyce. I'm a costume designer. I've worked on a lot of projects here in Australia and overseas, some of them being Crocodile Dundee 3, The Starter Wife, Noah's Ark, Moby Dick, and of course Miss Fisher Murder Mysteries here in Victoria.
I think you could just run off on your own.
Because I'm carrying a gun.
I really got into costume design by default in some ways. I was doing fashion design at RMIT and working at Rose Chong's part-time, doing fashion shows at nightclubs. And when I was 21, I was asked to do a film. I had no idea what I was doing, had an enormous amount of fun, really enjoyed development of character, and walked away realising that I'd found my tribe. Filmmaking is a completely collaborative process. No one person actually works alone. You work in conjunction with the cinematographer, the scriptwriters, hair and makeup and costume and production design. They all work very closely together because we need to actually get a really beautiful picture, we all have to have the same vision, really. Creating character is quite involved, so it's not just reading a script. If it's set in a period, you really need to understand socially what happened, politically, architecturally, social etiquette of the time. So there's an enormous amount of research that you actually need to do before you even start designing. I really enjoy textiles of all shapes and forms. It's really quite weird. You'll walk into a fabric store and you'll see you often see a piece of fabric and you'll pick it up and the movement and the drape is so delicious that you just need that cloth. But every single piece of cloth actually works in a very, very different manner. Victoria has a really great talent base. I never have to look too far to actually find really talented people in my department. But not only that, is the film crews in Victoria, they're really quite resilient and resourceful. We've all had to work over the years with quite small budgets, with quite big visions. We have great cinematographers, production designers, and really fabulous technicians. To make it in the film industry, you need to be very dedicated. It's a lot of hard work. Being a costume designer, strangely enough, a short day's 12 hours. What I really wanted to achieve with Franny's style was actually someone who had style but was actually quite effortless. I didn't want it to be laboured, and I also wanted it to have a sense of humour. Something has been shot and has come to life exactly the way you envisaged it. And you've got a wide shot and you've got someone walking through a scene, and that is deeply satisfying. A memorable moment is the way Dana Reed shot the final scene in Series 1. I designed this shawl that was then weighted by feathers. And so it was weighted in a particular way so it would just waft when Franny started dancing. And she did this fabulous shot where Franny walked into the sitting room and she did this huge twirl, and that makes my heart sing.